4.1%. That is how fast your housing costs are rising. Your retirement income. It is growing at just 2.8%. Here is the math that is quietly draining retirement accounts across America. Inflation is running at 4.1%. The 2026 Social Security COLA is just 2.8%. That 1.3% gap doesn't sound like much, but over 20 years of retirement, it is devastating. The average Social Security check in 2026 is $2,071. The 2.8% COLA adds about $58 a month. But if your rent or mortgage is rising at 4.1%, that is roughly $85 more a month. You are losing $27 a month every single month, and that is just housing. Take a retiree paying $2,000 a month in rent today. At 4.1% annual increases, that same apartment costs over $3,000 a month in 10 years. That is an extra $12,000 a year from where Social Security isn't keeping up. Here is the mistake most retirees make. They plan for their housing costs today. They forget that housing inflation compounds. Over 25 years of retirement, a 4.1% annual increase means your housing cost more than doubles. And most retirement plans assume 3% inflation, not 4.1%. So what do? Step 1. Lock in fixed housing if you can. A paid-off home or a fixed-rate mortgage is your best hedge. Step 2. Build a housing buffer into your retirement plan. Assume 4% annual increases, not 3%. Step 3. Make sure your portfolio can outpace shelter inflation. Bonds alone won't cut it. Before we wrap up, here are the 3 things you need to remember. 1. Shelter inflation is running at 4.1%, higher than your 2.8% COLA. 2. Over 25 years, that gap means your housing costs more than double. 3. Plan for 4% inflation, not 3%. Most retirement calculators are using the wrong number. Comment below. Is your retirement plan accounting for 4% housing inflation? Here is the bottom line. 4.1% shelter inflation versus 2.8% COLA. That gap is real and it is growing. But ignoring it isn't a strategy. Free retirement inflation calculator. Link in bio. And next up, healthcare will cost this couple $413,000. Don't miss it.